So I have just built a customer support agent by using n10. It will give the answer to user by using our service list database. So let's I share a demo. So first uh, I ask one question now: who are you and which services you offer? So this will give the answer by using our data tables. The data tables, we store our data in n10 on their native data tables, so it will retrieve all the data from here and then give us the answer. So let's build this workflow. So we have to build customer support agent. So first we need to chat trigger. So uh, the if you don't have n10 account, so first go to n10 and click on get start and uh, sign up with your email. First it gives n10 give you 14-day trial for beginner. If you are a beginner, so go with trial, then you can go with their cloud version of, or you can self host this n10. I will do not go in depth now because we have to build customer support agent. After you signing up, you will see this interface. This is an n10 interface. Here you can see your workflow, like customer support, every workflow you built, and there is a credentials. This is a section where you can see all your connections, and there is executions, and there are data. This will executions you can understand, and data tables where you, this is a native data tables of n10, so you can store your data in here. So we have to go for workflow, and we have to build one our customer support agent. So this is the workflow. Digital canvas, I have already told you in previous lectures, our theory based our theory based classes. So now this is the workflow. You can see this. This is the workflow, digital canvas for building. Here you connect multiple nodes and build an automation. So here you can change your, you can give the name. So we give the name customer support agent. So it will automatically save. There is a editor, there is execution, you can see your execution and evaluations. So at a first net, you first step, you know, we every agent will start from a trigger. So there are the several types of trigger. So because we are building a chat customer support agent, so we have to add a chat trigger. So at a first step, add a trigger. When you add the trigger, you can see multiples uh, trigger manually on app event, on a schedule, on webhook. So we will discover later. So now we have to add on chat trigger. So you can select, if we have already added there. So if, because we are building now, so no, and we are not deploying this time. If you want to use you want to make chat publicly available, so you can click on this and copy your url and then paste, and then share anywhere you want. So after a adding note, after I am giving for you, when you are building your agents, so on at automation, we when you add one node or any other kind, you change anything, any settings, you must have to save. You must have save, because if you do not save your workflow, and you are building on computer or a laptop and you lost your connection, so it will not save your workflow. And if you are building your you'd give your a lot of time to build automation, but you don't save, and you lost your connection or you face any issue, so all the things will uh, waste. So it is a important step. And there is also a one more section, inactive active. When you want to activate your workflow, so you can select on this, but we are now building, so we don't need to active. And there is a more section, you can uh, centerize and zoom in, zoom out. So we have felt already added our chat trigger. So now test it. I open now. This time I ask, who are you, and which services you give. So now this time it will not give it also executed, but it does not give us, it did not give us the response, because it already give us the response of the question we ask. So now it need a LLM, large language model. I already told you it has a need a LLM for understanding what you user are asking, and then it will take a decision, and it need a, tool or any tool that it will perform the task. So we have to add LLM. So now this time I will click on plus, and I there you can see all this is a node, this is a second node. Now we add action node, because we want to, we have already added our chat trigger node, and we now add action node that they will perform the task. So now this time I will add AI agent, because it has more ability, and it you will, and I will define you and later more. So this is a tool, is it, this is an also a action node, but it has more what should I say, it has a more functionality, because it can, you can add chat model, memory and tool. So it is a like a powerhouse, and big, it is a important node in our automation journey. So for now, click, so you can see source for prompt user message. So there is a there is, you can see a chat input prompt. This is a section where the user message will come. Now you can see chat input, chat trigger. Now there is a tool section defined below, and connected chat trigger. So N10 default build is, when you are using connected chat trigger, so you don't need to define what are user uh, query. So when you are using chat trigger, but when you do not using chat trigger, so you need to define below. So this is a section where the user message, and there is also a two section require specific output format enable, we will discuss later. But there is a, and now I will come back again. So now I click on save. So you can see there is a three section, our chat model, our memory, our tool. So first we discuss our chat model. So I have already told you what are LLM. So we need to add the LLM because we want to generate the response. So we need the LLM model. So now we have to add chat model. So I click on plus. You can add l- on click in this but I we have to add in this. So I will click on chat. Like you can see different models, chat model, Anthropic, Azure, and DeepSeek. So we now this time we will integrate OpenAI. So I will uh, search and then I will click on. So by default N10 give you free credits, but we have to add our credential, our API key, because it will credits. N10 give you free API credits, but in the long term we need our own API key, our database. So I will click on new credential. So you can see different things, but in the OpenAI connection, it is a, say it is a benefit. So it is a good thing of an OpenAI. So we only need to put API key. So where you can go, you can where you can get your API key. So go to Google and search OpenAI API key and click on this, and you will log in by your default. After you log in or sign up, so you will um, your interface is like this. So go to search and search billing overview, billing, and then you have to add some credits. Now this time I have 4 credit. Initially it require 5 $5, so you can add more, but it is necessary to use their data. So now after adding your billing and go to API key and create. I have one already, but click on create new secret and give your API key. Like I give you customer support agent and project type default and create secret key. After you clicking secret create key, it will generate the open API key. So click on copy and paste it any other nodes on, because it will remove for the next time. So click save on any node. So click on done and use where you want. So now we are adding this to our OAI agent. So I will paste it and click on save. So now we have connected to our OpenAI account. So model, you can select any model. Now this time I will select 4.1 minute. So there are more option, but this is must for us, and this is finished for us. So so now we have added our chat models, and we have to add memory in. Also I already told you what is memory. So if you click when you click a memory, so you have now this time when I recording there is six option, but you can further I believe N10 will add more. So there are four beginners. So you can we will go more in depth, but this time we should use N10 built-in memory. We will use other uh, we will use other memory, but this time I will use this. Now this like AI agent node, there are also chat trigger and define below. So there is a key section. AI agent node, there is a user message, but there is a session key ID. What? Remember this, there is a session key ID, not a user message chat input. So what is this? So this is the I will I explained you. When one asks you, when user come to your store and ask your chatbot to what the services you offer, your agent give the answer. When after 1 month the user will come and ask for any another product, so N10 and say, please book this product for me. So if we give the memory, so every user has a unique ID. So this is a session ID, the like user ID. In our database, every user has a separate ID, and when the same user messages us, so it will retrieve, AI agent will retrieve all the past information about the user and then interact with uh, past behavior. So and there is a context window length, the like how many past messages will AI remember. So you can go 5, but this time I will uh, l- stay with 5. But when we are building a SaaS product, SaaS system, so we need to um, more. And now we have added our chat model and simple memory. And this, there is a third section, there is a magic will come. This is a section where the AI agent perform work and retrieve data or send data or any other kind of work. The agent will work. So now we added OpenAI and simple memory, so we have to save the workflow. So there is a tool section. Now we have to add our data tables, like we have data tables where our services list and the pricing, all the things are safe. But you can change all the section, and you can put your own data. So click on tool, so you can select any tool, like I can select Gmail or Google Sheets or any other kind of data or any other kind of app. But now we have to use data tables. So what I search data tables. Now you can see data tables are seeing. So we we want to retrieve the data from our tables. We don't want to insert the data, delete the data. We want to retrieve the data. So we will select our operation, like we want to retrieve, so we select get rows. And there is a table, data table, because you give that name service list. So we select the data table. Now you can see I have two data tables. So now this time I have to add service list data table. So I select on this. Now this time stay with the this uh, settings. So click on save now. And you can also give change your tool name. Now I will explain you where why this is necessary. So you remember what is the name of our tool, service list. So I click on save. I now this time our what you say, our AI agent is complete. No, one thing is remaining. What is the, because we add our one tool, so we have to, like there is a user message, what user sent. but we have to explain the AI agent what you are and what work when this happen. Like we explain in an AI agent note, we have to explain when user ask this, so do this. So where we will do this, because here is a user message, because customer don't know where our data store is stay where we uh, all the things are like services and pricing, where are we safe. So and also AI agent don't know what where you save your data or any other kind. So there is a section system prompt. We will already also data, we will also uh, we will also discuss there is a we will also discuss this section, but now we have to use system message. There is a section where we tell all the things, all the information and all the steps, all the rules the for AI agent. Now I where there I will we say you are a AI agent, customer support agent for this business, you should do. So I uh, I have my AI agent prompt. You can go to ChatGPT and you can say I my business is this and this we work this, please generate my system prompt for my N10. So now I will save it. One thing, so I will explain the here I am saying that you are a customer support agent working for Gargi Automation Services, a company that provides a no code and AI solution using N10. So here I explain what you do and what who you are, and where when someone asks you to our services to use tool, the service list. Remember, what should I say? We have to rename the our tool, because we have to use in our system prompt. And remember, if you do the like if you capitalize your any word or any kind spelling, so AI agent will not use your tool, because you don't explain or you don't wrote your the right name. So I will click on save. Now this time our agent, our customer support agent have built. Now let's try this time. So again I will ask the question who you are and which service you give. Now this time it will give the answer using our data table. The data table is here and all the information are here. So and it also uses, like you can see, simple memory, like yeah, it use all the tool and all the nodes. It now like this time, yes, I explain more a simple memory. Like we have already checked. So if and again I will ask the question, so it will give the answer on the past history. So now if they if we now we if they we give it. Now if we give AI agent ability to book an appointment, so it will also use the tool. So now we have completed our AI agent, a simple AI agent. So we have to uh, stay with from beginner. So your work is to go to your on your computer or laptop and practice it. We will in next few and next day we will make another AI agent, so thank you for Thank you for watching.